Today on Geek Devotions, we're talking about humbleness and going under the sea. Hello, and welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from a couple devoted geeks who are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and we are so glad that you hit play today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and the website. We're a little bit of everywhere, just in case you haven't noticed. Today, we are going to be talking about the King of Atlantis, otherwise known as Aquaman. So, if you haven't seen the newest movie, this is your spoiler warning. You are warned. There are spoilers ahead. So, Dallas and I went with some family to go see the latest Aquaman movie this week, and we went, hey, this is a good thing to do a devotion on, because there's a lot in there that you can pull from. But today we're talking about specifically the humbleness. Now, I do want it noted that throughout the majority of the movie, he's not that humble. He's kind of a jerk. You kind of like him for it, but still, the majority of the movie, he is not the epitome of humbleness. Throughout the whole movie, we see Arthur declaring loudly and vehemently that he does not want to be king. He is not Simba. He cannot wait. He can wait, actually. He'd prefer not to have it at all. Right up until the very, very end, we hear nothing but the fact that he does not want to be king. And Mara tells him that Atlantis doesn't need a king. They need a hero. Somebody who can be for everyone. Not just Atlantis, but Atlantis and the surface world. That is what is needed. Right after that, Arthur goes in to get this fancy, shiny, golden trident that King Trident apparently lost. It was King Atlan, actually. But anyway, beside the point. And he encounters this beast that is protecting the trident, because not just everybody has the ability to handle this thing, or needs to have it. And he's fighting this thing, and it's telling him, who are you? You're worthless. You have no background. You are a half-breed. All of these things which technically are true. Finally, Arthur stops, and he looks at the creature and goes, you know what? Everything you're saying is true. I am a half-breed. I'm not worthy of the throne. I am not the right person to be king. But if I deserve the trident, go ahead. If not, it's cool. Not quoting, just summing up. The Titan-like creature realizes that Arthur can understand him, and realizes that he's not in this for the glory. He's not in this for the power. He is in it to do what's right. And he's showing humbleness in the fact that he knows that he is not the best person for this job. But he's the one that's there. He's the one who's doing what needs to be done. And so he goes, okay, you can have it. Now, there's a lot more to it than that. You should really go see the movie if you haven't, and if you haven't, you know what I'm talking about. But it was an interesting moment of humbleness from a character that we've seen no humbleness from the entirety of the movie. As Christians, humbleness is a topic that comes up pretty frequently. It's a thing that we need to watch out for. We need to make sure that we are not being too prideful. We need to make sure that we're not being arrogant or boastful. These are things we are told as believers are not things that we should be doing. At the same time, we should not let that stop us from stepping in someplace and being willing to do something, such as lead. There are a lot of scriptures that talk about humbleness and the things that humble people do, and the good things that come from being humble. But the one that we're going to talk about today is James 4:10. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will exalt you. And that's really the key. If we admit that we are sinful creatures, and that we may not be the best for the jobs, but we're willing to let God use us, He'll take care of the rest. He'll exalt us. He'll give us what we need to be who He's wanting us to be. And that's it for the devotion for today. Just remember to stay humble, but at the same time, know that God is going to give you the ability and the things you need to do what He wants you to do. and He's the one who exalts you for being humble. Well, that was your devotion for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. We thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
We did. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun movie.
It was a lot of fun. I think that there was more than one headbutt.
Probably.
Which, for Dallas's mom, is the qualifiers of a good movie.
True story.
Good headbutt.
Guys, thanks so much for sticking around watching this episode. Do us a favor, make sure you check out all of our stuff on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes on Twitch. Just look for Geek Devotions. We're on all those things. Also, don't forget our website, geekdevotions.com. But before we wrap all this up, we have the question of the week.
The question of the week.
What is the question of the week, dear?
The question of the week is, are you a fan of Aquaman? Movie or otherwise?
Leave your comments down below and let us know. And yeah, that's pretty much all we have for you guys this week.
Yeah. So, that being said, stay devoted.
Peace and love.